So did you go to school and college and all this stuff to become a bike builder, or did your parents tell you to do something and had this plan for you and you just said, no, I'm going to do my own thing, or how did it really begin?
I started riding motorcycles when I was 3 years old. My family's always been into bikes. It was inevitable to get into this, I guess. You know, I always liked the Harleys and V-twin stuff, just my father was never into it. I was racing previous to this, and I just kind of wanted to build a bike, or actually I wanted to buy a bike. There was a bike Jim Nasty had, and I wanted to buy it, but it was a lot of money, you know, I really couldn't afford it, so I had some money, and I saw the show on Jesse James and Discovery, and I said, well, I'll try and build one. So I always liked to do things like that. You know, I used to build my own skateboard ramps, I used to do, you know, my work on my bicycles, my motorcycles, you know, different stuff. So when I saw the show with Jesse, just the way he built the bike, you know, he was doing some stuff that he didn't really have the right tools for it, but he wanted to do something, so he found a way to make it happen. So that's kind of the mentality I have when I build my bikes. I maybe don't have all the right equipment in the shop or anything like that, but it's interesting to me to try and create what is in my head, what I want.
Mountain biking never brought me fame or fortune like many of the folks I met during the years of invention and the decades that followed. For the people I rode with from the beginning, it was never about anything more than having a good time. In one revolution, it became bigger than any one of us, any company, or any place on the map. It always was. We just pushed our bikes up a little higher than the rest. But I'm glad I was there when it happened, when the wheels started turning and everything was new and done just for the fun of it. When every ride was a journey into the unknown. When you didn't know if your Frankenstein bike would survive the ride, and you didn't care. Every time I think about those early rides, rallying my clunker down a mountain pass, with the sun setting on my back, and a future full of possibility down the road, I can't help but smile and shake my head. And then, I go ride my bike.
Born to Ride is brought to you in part by 866 Law Friend. Ride safe, ride smart. Offices in Palm Harbor.
Born to Ride.